Yo, we are coming back from DesignerCon, an insane show. If you weren't able to be there, you missed a vibe. I don't know how to describe how cool DesignerCon Pasadena was. It was so sick. Got to walk around, see everyone. Load in was easy. The show just had an ease about it, which was really cool. Getting to see everyone, see all my favorite people, buy some stuff from some people that I absolutely love. All the cool stuff. So we are going to kind of break down the hall, tell you about everything that we got, the artists that we love, all that kind of stuff. First, we were in the middle of the aisle for DKE. Absolutely love hanging out with all those guys. I was surrounded by people that I've known for years now, which was absolutely sick. Like right next to me, Dave and Scott, Barbarian Rage and Akashic Records. And then right to my left was Resin Blood. And on the other side, Barely Human. Just cool artists all around me, which was really cool. I had Dazer Toys and COPO near us. Edwin Salas was near us. Dove and Ian and his whole team were a couple booths down. So it was a cool vibe just to be able to sell next to them the entire weekend. And if we can pause here, I want to just say thank you to everyone who picked up toys. We sold out of quite a few things, which was so crazy. And I was on my feet the entire time, talking the entire time, and doing what I love, talking about toys, talking about all the cool things that we love at DesignerCon. So thank you. Thank you so much for all that and for everything that came in. It was such a sick show. Like, absolutely such a sick show. As a secondary pause, this is a Mumbot shirt. If you haven't gotten a Mumbot shirt, what are you doing? But let's get into the show. We're not going to talk about any of my stuff going first. I want to talk about the artists that I got to see, the artists that I absolutely love, and the ones that I buy stuff from regularly, or I will start buying stuff regularly. We're going to start with Memore. If you haven't seen Memore Toys, she is crushing it with what she is doing. This is just one cool thing that you get when you buy a toy. Just a cool print right there, postcard, absolutely sick. The header card, beautiful. Like a laminated print, which is absolutely sick. Memore Toys has something cool going on where she is fully producing, sculpting, pulling all the Sofubi in her house, soft vinyl Sofubi, whatever you want to call it. It's in-house. And I missed out on the drop that was online. And luckily, she was able to have some at the show. And I picked up this little baddie. Oh, my gosh. Look at that cute little butt. Such a fun piece. Like, it speaks to all the work that goes into it. It's super well done. It's a 2-part. Every piece of it that you would expect at a factory, she does in-house, and it shows the dedication and everything that she puts into her work. And I absolutely love it. There's something so cool about someone learning and doing the process like that. I haven't, and I don't intend on doing it, but I will always support someone that is doing that kind of work because it's incredible. It takes so much. And so Slime Squatch, for sure, absolutely love that piece. She has a couple other ones that are incredible. She's been on the podcast. If you haven't listened to her episode, please go listen to that one. The next one is David Kaufman, Secret Handshake Toys. Look at this. So I'm a dummy because he has had this Kappa that's in this pickle car for a long time. I didn't know that when you get that, you get the legs, or that you could buy the piece with just the legs. I love the pickle car, but I really love the sculpt of the legs, and everything about this sculpt screams Abe's Shelf. So this is that piece. David Kaufman, his paint skills, his ability to do sculpting, everything about who he is as an artist is such an incredible thing to see. And so it was cool to walk up and see this. And it wasn't even, I don't even think the show started. I think it was Friday when we were doing load in that I saw it sitting on the table, and I was like, it's coming home with me. That for sure is coming home. So it was cool. It was always great to see him and to hang out with him. and see his wife. And so I'm pumped that I got the Kappa. David Kaufman has also been on the podcast. And so if you want to hear what it looks like to be a real true artist and what it looks like to go through the process again, that's a great episode to listen to. We come to another Kappa that I absolutely love. From The Beast is Back himself, Chris Lee. Absolutely incredible. If you haven't seen it, Carl has been done in so many different renditions, and I've been super pumped that I've been able to get one each time, which is really cool. The only one I don't have is the Mecha Carl, I believe is called. I don't have that one yet. I should have picked it up at the show. For some reason, I didn't. This is my fourth of this one. I have a white one that looks like he's wearing a sweatshirt, an orange one, and the original green one. This is such a fun sculpt and such a fun take on such a incredible character from Japanese lore. And so if you haven't seen this piece or seen Chris and seen what he's doing, you're missing out. Get over there and go take a listen. The Beast is Back. He has an episode as well, which is really cool. And so I think I picked that up on Friday as well. And it was cool to see him and see his booth, the giant Carl he has at the booth, and see everything they've got working up. He was next to Tony Bui, who has an incredible piece that we've talked about here on the podcast before. And it's just so good to see them constantly boothing together and constantly at shows and stuff. And so always pumped to see him, to get to see him and hang out for a little bit. Shows are tough because we don't get to hang out for as long as we'd love to, but we get to say hi, catch up for a little bit, and then move on. So it is cool. Go listen to his episode. I love the Carl piece. Such a cool sculpt. The next one doesn't actually fit in my collection, which I love so much, but I have three of them. It is its own. It's not soft vinyl. It is, I believe, a 3D resin print. Super well done, hand painted. They usually do gachapon, which is really cool, and they have all these different ones that you can get. They have a machine with a giant mask on top spinning around. Early on, about a year ago, I offered and I extended hey, can I buy the one that is on the top of the machine, or the one that is as a part of the decor or what's in here? And they thought about it and they were like, yeah, no one has offered, but yeah, absolutely. And I picked up the first one, fell in love with the first one so much that I picked up the next one I saw at the next show. And I've been tabling next to or around them or at same shows for a while now. The Last Goldfish is crushing everything that it means to make something fun. So I pick up the bigger ones. I can't get them to release the one that's on top of the machine, but I pick up the bigger display ones. I have two of them. I missed one year, one show. Someone else got to it before I did, which is okay. But I got another one. So, oh yeah. These pieces are so sick. I don't know what it is about making a funny looking fish crush in different ways. It's just such a fun thing. I pick up the big ones every time I can. And usually how it works is I will walk over either before the show starts or as the show is just getting started, and try to throw money and get one of the displays sold before it happens, before the show even goes, because it's such an incredible piece. And so at some point I will have collected all of them, and I can't wait because that will be such a sick opportunity to have them up everywhere. But right now I have three of them, and they've just been super generous and kind souls to sell them to me each time. They are super, super, super cool people. They have also been on the podcast, so you can go listen to that episode and you can see all the things that they've got going on and how much work they put in to their toys and to what they do. They were down the indie toy aisle, which was absolutely crazy to be down there. Some incredible makers down there. Such a good show. Absolutely loved every bit of it. Going down there and hanging out with everyone as much as I could. So yeah, absolutely love that piece. The next one I picked up. I love knockoff vintage TMNT. And so I always take a look at Vintage Selections booth. This cool store in Whittier, they come booth, and they were in the Creature Bazaar section, and they do some incredible stuff with how they can curate and get stuff and bring it, and like their table was so full of incredible pieces. You have MVH pieces, you have vintage Godzilla pieces, you have knockoff pieces. Like, it was such a cool thing to see. With all of the TMNT bootlegs that I have, it's always tough finding one that I don't have. And I did. I found one I didn't have that was on there. It's so sick. It's still in its like bag with its backer card, which I absolutely love. And it is just an incredible piece. I love. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's so perfect. Everything about this piece is just beautiful. Like, and they're all beautifully ugly, which is so fun. And so seeing this piece, I immediately was like, oh yeah, I got to pick it up. I absolutely love it. So it'll go on my shelf next to all the other ugly TMNT pieces that I have. It's very much going into the collection. That wasn't, so that's cool to get that. I was hanging out with the people next to me, which was Dave and Scott, and we had talked about all these different things of knockoff bootlegs and stuff, and Akashic Records. We were talking through this TMNT piece when I brought it back, and the next day, that kind soul of a man left this on my booth. Squishy vinyl, Central American origin or Mexico. It's somewhere down there, and it is absolutely insane. It's so cool. What's really cool is the one that I picked up that was vintage. In this one are the same sculpt, which means it's still in production, and that's absolutely wild. And so getting a blank one that comes with a weapon is so sick. And, going to these toy shows has been so cool because everyone is so kind. And he didn't have to bring me one of those, but he absolutely did. And I will cherish that bad boy for life because I love TMNT stuff. The last one that I picked up that was really cool that I've been waiting to get, I have a lot of his pieces, a lot of his small pieces. So I have a couple of his Triceratops. I'm looking at my cabinet right now. I have his Bubby. I have his Coco. I have a couple pieces from him, and it has just been really cool over the years to get to know him. And yeah, it's one of my favorite things. And so I went to Neil Ewing's booth and picked up Scrotor. This piece is so sick. Like, I don't know how to tell you. Like, you have to go see for yourself when you go to Designer Con or go and see him. It's like the perfect pull, the perfect like squishiness, the perfect paint on it. Neil is an incredible artist. I don't know how to tell you that if you've missed out on buying his work, you've missed out on some incredible art. And so Neil has been creating and doing all kinds of stuff. And as he goes, he creates and works with some really cool people like Mile High Safubi. And as he works with them, they pull, Neil paints, and he does micro runs or bigger runs. And they just always come out so sick. And I just don't know how to say, like, this belongs on my shelf. And so I saw it, I picked it up, and I just knew it immediately fit where it should on my shelf. So yeah, Neil is a kind soul. Everything about being an artist, I absolutely love about Neil. Here is the header card. So sick. The header card is incredible. And it just like so good. So good. He also has a piece that I plan on getting, which is an incredible kaiju monster piece called the Typhoon Tyrant. It's this Godzilla-esque, kaiju-esque monster, and it is a super well done piece that also belongs on my shelf. And I, going through and seeing all the stuff that you see at Designer Con and seeing all the monsters and all the stuff that's there and everything that's good and great with all those creations, some of them just stick out in your head. And that's one of the pieces that I absolutely love. And Scrotor is also another piece I absolutely love. So Neil is crushing it. He's a kind soul. And I can't say enough good things about him and all the stuff that he is as he does art. A couple of the cool things that happen behind the scenes for Toys on Tap, I don't talk about often. Some people know about it. Is I get to go and have meals with creators that are super fun. So night one, I have dinner with Dove and his whole team, and Screws Toys comes, and it's such a fun moment to have like all that laughter and share a meal around a table. Night two, I have Max Toys or Max Nagata Toys and Super Cooper, and it's so funny to be able to hang out with those two and get to know them more and do all kinds of funny conversations about art. And then on the third day, which would be Sunday, that morning, got to have breakfast with Neil, which has become such a tradition that we started in Vegas and continued on every time we booth at the same show, which has happened 3 or 4 times. And so it's been super cool. Loved doing it. Loved being there. Loved having meals and sharing meals with good people and cool people. So yeah, that's one of the things that happens at the shows that I'm really pumped about, that I just cannot get over how amazing it is to do that. And so I absolutely love Designer Con. I loved being there. If you didn't go, heartbreaking, you should go next year. So all that to say, Designer Con was dope. If you didn't go, I'm so sorry. You should have gone. But yeah, that is a crazy, crazy cool show. This is the vendor badge right here. Oh, even the badge looks sick. So this was everything. If you want more info on those artists, I will tag them below. I will do everything I can to get you to them. But yeah, they are incredible artists, incredible people, and you need to go shop from them.